And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive. And there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
He's got a side of goal! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
It'll be a throw-in. Pedro Neto. He is through here. Well timed, excellent interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I have to admire the confidence that this guy, Levi Colwell, exudes on the ball. With centre-backs often having to have a range and a vision to be able to pick those passes. But I think it's important for him that he doesn't get...
Palmer! Sané. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's through here. Luis Suarez! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tries to get it clear. James. Oh, what a real chance! And again! And the ball's come loose here. Mohamed Salah. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Somewhat off target. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He won't be happy with that one. Pedro Neto. Very nicely done. Climbs up big! They've scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Palmer, his fourth top scorer in the league. So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be...
Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Gusto.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, well played, lovely.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He has found the way through. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the ball's a good... And the shot! just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
James. Palmer.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's had it nicked away. Son Heung-min. It's a goal kick. James. And Fernandez. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Goretzka. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he's managed to get free. He's had a hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Sané. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's found a way through. Can he put it away? It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
The goal scorer!
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a shade optimistic. Chelsea looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number...
Palmer! And that is wildly off target.
Palmer put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
They get a throw in. Fernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's picked his way through. And the finish! And he's following up! He scores! And they get themselves in front! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Chelsea get them... Up he goes! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Jackson to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's fabulous. And he was alert to it. And it's Luis Suarez. Showing good feet. Goretzka. Hernandez with the delivery.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, easy pickings there. Mohamed Salah. Oh, red, nice interception. James. Palmer. James. For Palmer. Nice defending, physical and effective.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
In for a header! He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
That's been cut out, well played. And he's running through. James. Sancho. No, it's not getting there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Sané. Now it's Foden. There's the hit! It's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really...
Decent hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mohamed Salah has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
I think we're just about done here. Jackson. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances?
Oh, that's ambitious. James. Fernandez. Kane.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot
It's a
on.
mighty effort. No mistake. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Harry Kane.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Fernandez. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is...